Why, hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Wave Watch. I'm your host, Sleepy Bull. Let's jump in. I decided to basically redo the total 3 crypto market cap wave count just because a few things did not make sense, and I'll go through them here. Initially, you'll observe that this is just all altcoins, not including Ethereum. You'll also observe that this wave 5 used to be here, and this used to be a WXY, where now I just have it being a wave 5. And the reason for that is this would have been a largely prolonged correction, which is possible, but it was more plausible that this was an initial or a final wave 5, exhibiting some exhaustion characteristics according to the Elliott Wave theory. That's how you have a wave 5 exhaustion, where it goes a bit above the peak and then just drops. We can have an expanded flat, but expanded flats are usually faster. So this is, I'm going to count it as a wave 5. Now, and also the Fibonacci's of the 2 and 4 coincide a lot better. You have here let me just zoom that in for you guys here so you guys can see. 2618. We'll ignore the wicks because the wicks can be tricky on market caps, but this is the closest closing bottom that we have here on the 2618, and that is a Fibonacci relationship. Let's see here, and that's one of the latest moves, one of the latest updates. I also did a cleaning of this corrective count just to make it easier to read. So you can see here that this is now just a corrective move down of a WXY of a larger W wave with an X wave moving up. And now we're expecting the tricky part, the reversal, the Y wave down. And let me put that line on there so you guys could all see that. There we go. W, X, Y. Now I put this channel here just to distinguish the range of the Y wave. I don't expect the Y wave to go all the way down here like originally intended in a wave 1, wave 2. Rather, I would expect it to stick to the channel here. Now, we can have the channel extend all the way out here and make this Y wave go to the 272 extension for a September 2025. But I do expect us to hold that blue long-term trend, and it looks like the bottom could come in November 2024, December 2024. So sometime this year we should expect the bottoming of the market. How great, how great. Just I hope you all have your chips. Now if we zoom in to the rising trend here, this Y wave here, you'll notice that is in a 3-3-5 fashion, and this wave 5 seems to be running into exhaustion. Look at how wave 5 always equals wave 1. Look at how wave 5 top is coming in right there at the top of the channel. I don't expect to exceed that channel top. So I'm going to draw it out now. I expect a reversal in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fashion. ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to show exhaustion down here somewhere. Somewhere down there. Where the C wave down will be the most vicious part of that correction. So I do expect rejection right here, and it looks like we are getting it in the altcoin market. Yeah, and this is a WXY wave up. I did show you guys let me show you guys the Fibonacci of this WXY. It looks like we exceeded the 1618, maybe wicked above it. I do expect it to finalize at the 1786. You're not supposed to go past 1618, but this is crypto. Everything wicks, and this is market cap, so it's somewhat, you got to give it a little bit of a wiggle room, I would say. Yeah, and there you have it, guys. Another thing is this top trend channel. If we give it some space here for this breakout peak here, we connect these two peaks, you see that we are coming and converging right there with the bottom. So let me see, and it looks like if you do that, we are breaking out. Let me just converge it right there. It does look like we're breaking out, but again, I expect rejection due to the large macro WXY. This is on the weekly. Look at that candle. That's the bear count. So that's where we are. We're expecting rejection from this uptrend to go further down to 215 billion. If it gets worse, we can go to the 0.5 fib here, retracement of 160 billion. And the worst of all case scenario, max bottom is where we originally expected. Down here, wave 2. This is the max extended wave, and this is the, if this was an extended fifth, like I had originally expected, in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then extended fifth 5, WXY, W, X, and then Y wave down, that is the original count for total 2. And now this is total 3, it's a little different. Then we can reach this bottom here, and that is a altcoin wipeout for a max down of 80%. That is the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, we go down here, and the macro does not, align. Indicators and trends and all that look bullish. Yes, it does look bullish. It could break out, but momentum could dry up in a second. So be very vigilant. Be very vigilant. If we break out from here, continue, of course, we invalidate all bearish cases. So this here is a bear case invalidation. And we're off to the moon. And that would be amazing. This would be a 1, 2, 3. Either case, we would need a 4 and then 5. But other than that, bear case is still valid. Worst case is 80% max downside. Best case, 60 for alts. Let's take a look at total 2. Total 2. Hasn't changed. Many lines, excuse the craziness, but this is the main concern. Total 2, A or W. This is WXY for a W. I don't know why I put an A here. This could be a 1, 2, 3, no, 3, 4, and then 5. No, that's not possible. WXY. W. X wave up. Max upside is 983 billion on total too. That is a 10% gain from here. That's all we have left, 10%. You can say this is a breakout, but look at the resistance, look at the retracements. Excuse me. Broke the 5. The 382. Right there. A lot of confluence. We can possibly go here on total 2 because of this ETH pump. And then massive rejection down. Again, worst case scenario, like I said before, here to that trend line. And here is the best case scenario, 251 billion. Around wave 2 here, the top. Worst case down here. There you have it, folks. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the content. Good luck. Stay vigilant.